Hey guys, on this episode of TFL Truck, I'm gonna put this brand new Ford Maverick to the ultimate test. I'm gonna tow with it several different trailers. I'm gonna show you 0 to 60 acceleration, performance. Also gonna go on a light off-road course and carry some payload. All of that is coming up right now. Let's take a look at the power plant here for the hybrid. This is a 2.5 liter straight 4-cylinder engine, and the power rating combined with the electric motor is 191 horsepower. 155 pound-feet of torque. That rating is only for the gas engine. The reason why there's no combined torque rating is because the electric motor in this particular system and the engine have different torque numbers at different speeds and RPMs, so you can't really add them together. So it's a little bit confusing, but 191 horsepower is where it's at. This video is brought to you by our friends at 5 Star Tuning. If you want to make your Ford Maverick just a little bit more personalized, give it a little bit more performance, you gotta check them out. Use the link in the description below. They provide custom tuning, some accessory parts for your Maverick or even a Bronco Sport or other Ford pickup trucks and SUVs. So check them out. Okay, I am now in the hybrid. This is the base model, the most lightweight. I put it in sport mode, like it says. Put it to drive, really easy. First, I think it starts out almost silently. Now the engine come on. And let's see how it does at the 0 to 60. I'm not gonna brake torque it. I'm just gonna flat foot it. CVT comes on. It's a whole different experience. Actually, look at this. 8.31. 8.31. So in fact, this hybrid is not actually that slow. Okay, let me try this again. Once again, the hybrid starts out even in sport mode with no noise, electric. Right now, the CVT is a little bit drony. It says 100% power is applied. I'm about to go hypersonic. Whoa, and I did go hypersonic. 8.07. Yeah, so it averages out to about, what, 8.1? Not too bad. Well, here I am driving the Maverick hybrid in traffic, of course, near Nashville. But here you can see the hybrid indicator. For example, I accelerate, goes up, I start braking, it regens, but it doesn't tell me exactly like my battery status, my high voltage battery, or if I'm in all electric mode. That was just an update on my trip, an hour and 14 minutes, 44.1 mpg, about 15.4 miles in an all electric mode. Pretty impressive for the trip meter, but I did not verify it at the pump. If you have the Maverick hybrid or a turbocharged 2-liter without the maximum towing package, you will have this, a 4-pin connector right here, and no 7-pin connector, so that's how you know visually which Maverick you have. And this trailer right here with the 2 jet skis on top, actually wave runners, represents the maximum capability or the load for the hybrid, 2,000 pounds right here. I'm starting the towing test in this hybrid, and the hybrid Maverick also has a tow haul mode. As I'm approaching the highway, I'm gonna do a quick 0 to 60 for you. I'm in tow haul mode, kind of flat-footed. I can tell there's a weight behind me for sure. I would expect it to be quite a bit slower compared to when I'm not towing. Whoa, actually, that's not bad at all. Take a look, 12.85. It was in about 8.2 second range with no trailer. All right, just as a reminder, the hybrid Maverick can only be had with front-wheel drive only. And it has a very unique split power system, hybrid system. It's also basically the same system as exists in the Ford Escape crossover hybrid. What that means is you can basically use electric motor by itself, either to drive the vehicle or also recharge the battery. You could use only the gas engine. Well, of course, this is all happening behind the scenes for you. Or a combination of both. So there's a little bit more flexibility. Also, tow haul mode helps you with regen, especially going downhill, and I'll show you that in a second. So let's merge on the highway and see exactly how this power feels with this trailer. Okay, I'm in the merge lane now, and I'm starting at about 35 miles per hour, as I would. And then I'm gonna put my foot down and see how I can accelerate with this trailer. Okay, let's do it. There you go, that was maximum power. And what you heard right there was the electronically controlled CVT, continuously variable transmission. So it does offer a little bit of drone at max power, but normal driving right now, it's actually quite comfortable and nice. Now let me show you regen right here. So I'm about to exit, and right now what's happening is the engine and also the regenerative braking feature, which is basically turning the electric motor into a generator, sending the power back to the battery. And this is a 1.1 kilowatt hour battery, so it's pretty small. Yeah, and it doesn't quite tell me how full or charged the battery is. It kind of all happens in the background, which is nice if you don't want to think about it. The Maverick Hybrid has a very, very unique way of backing up. Well, here's what I mean. Well, this is not unique, but it shows me the trailer is connected here with a symbol, and of course I can see it. I could zoom in on it, but when I back up, first of all, there's a little bit of a chime. But here's the thing. There is no reverse gear in the transmission. What it's doing is it's using the electric motor in reverse. So there is no reverse gear, which is quite unique. So you saw how the new Maverick performs on the street, both with a trailer and without. Now it's time to take this, the FX4 Off-road package, into the dirt and on the trail, and let's see how it works in the wild. So guys, let's be clear. The Maverick is not truly meant to be an off-road truck. If you wanted that, you could probably step up to another Ford pickup truck like the Ranger or the Ranger Trimmer or F-150 Trimmer, etc. But this FX4 package is available, so I'm going to test it out on a little trail that Ford set up here at this first drive event. And it's not going to be very, very challenging, but I want to show you specific equipment they're providing. There's special drive modes. So there are always 5 modes, no matter which version of the Maverick you get. And in the FX4 package, there are additional mud and ruts and sand modes. And it also affects your, of course, your traction control system, as you can see. And of course, I have my off-road gauges up here. And also, check this out, I have hill descent control. So I have all of those features, but I don't have much more ground clearance. The tires provide just a little bit extra clearance, just over 8.6 inches. So let me try the hill descent mode. You can kind of hear the traction control and kind of the ABS pulsing. It's not too loud, but I can still hear it. And that was nice and easy. Now let me go a little bit faster and see how the suspension tuning is actually performing. So the Maverick is really meant to maybe bring a small trailer to the trailhead, maybe with your quad or an ATV, maybe bring, you know, a couple of wave runners to the lake, or maybe take you to kind of a off the beaten path a little bit for camping. It's not meant as a rock crawler, really. Visually, the FX4 package comes with this wheel, and I like this design actually the most. And the tire is a Falcon Wildpeak AT all-terrain tire, and the size is 235/65 R17, and it's a little bit more aggressive than the other tires. The diameter is a little bit more bigger than the other Maverick trucks, and I just love it because of that. It's a little bit more aggressive, it's a little bit bigger, makes the truck more purposeful looking in my opinion. And from the front, the FX4 package is identified by the tow hooks. It's the only Maverick that's actually equipped this way. They're not painted orange or red, unfortunately, but they're still very, very functional. And of course, there's also the decal to show you that it's an FX4. This off-road package is available on both XLT and Lariat trim levels, and it does have a couple of additional skid plates, special shock tuning just for this package, but no rear locker, no 360-degree cameras. Now I'm gonna climb this hill. Maneuverability is good. I just made that tight turn. Let me see what the degrees are. That's about 9 degrees up, 10 degrees up, so this is not really extreme. And there's a bit of a rocky path, kind of a ledge. The Falcon tires are working. I think the benefit of this new Maverick is that it's kind of compact. It's only about 200 inches long, maybe a little bit less than that. The all-wheel drive system is pretty good. So basically that's what you can do with a new Maverick. Let's look underneath the hood of this turbocharged Maverick model. It is a 2-liter EcoBoost, and the maximum power rating with premium fuel is 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. It's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission. But here's the thing, for this maximum towing package for the Maverick, which is 4,000 pounds, they've done a couple more things. They have additional cooling. The transmission has been beefed up a little bit. It's still the same family of transmission, but they tell me it's been beefed up. And they changed the rear axle ratio to 381:1, which means it gives you a little bit more oomph off the line. And if you want that, I guess you can just buy this package. You don't have to be towing. It still gives you a little bit of extra oomph. All right, let's see what this EcoBoost powered Maverick can do. So let's see, I'm gonna brake torque it a little. Let it go. It actually launches really well, and then the power builds up and then it kind of falls off near the top. 7.22. This is not a bad result for a fully optioned truck. This truck, of course, is equipped with leather seats and sunroof and a bunch of other stuff. So there you have it, guys. 7.2 seconds. So take a look at the trailer. This is probably the longest and the heaviest trailer you should put behind the new Maverick. It's a tandem axle trailer. It's probably pushing on the hitch with about 360 pounds of weight, 400 pound tongue weight maximum on this truck. And it does squat a bit. That's understandable, of course, with this load. But yeah, I want to find out exactly how it does with this trailer. And guys, here's a way to tell that your Maverick is equipped with the maximum towing package, the 4,000 pound packages, because it can accept a 7-pin connector. This trailer is equipped with brakes, and down here, very conveniently, 7-pin connector right there. So that's how you can tell immediately this Maverick can tow the most of any Maverick. And once again, on the way towards the highway merge lane, let me show you a 0 to 60 with this trailer, which is basically maximum load, almost. Tow haul mode engaged. I can tell there's a heavy trailer. And here's my result with the trailer, 0 to 60, 14.11. And actually this makes a lot of sense in the real world. The truck with no trailer, approximately the same configuration, did about a 7.2 second 0 to 60, and the time is doubled at maximum load. So that's still a very respectable result. I want to show you my trailer brake controller setting. Because I was near maximum load, I was between 9 and 9.5 out of 10. So, and that was actually really great. The brakes on the trailer were not locking up, and I had control while slowing down, so that was really good. The trailer brake controller is down here on the left by my left knee. It's a decent place. I mean, technically it would be great to have it on the right because I'm right-handed, but still it's easily accessible here on the left, right below the light headlight switches. Here's my highway merge test with this big heavy trailer for the Maverick, that is. There's a little loop-de-loop I'm doing for the merge lane, and then I'm gonna kind of put my foot down and try to merge with traffic, and you can tell exactly how that goes. I'm going about 30. I need to merge. Maximum acceleration. And that's 65 right there. Yeah, this turbocharged 2-liter has plenty of power and torque to do a maneuver like this. And that's exactly what you want for safety. Nice, quick merge so you're not endangering yourself or others. Let me show you the payload capability of the Maverick. Right here, Ford actually put a pallet of mulch. There's about 25 bags here. They say this weighs altogether about 1,000 pounds. It's a steel bed construction. In this case, it's bed lined. And this just shows the capability. This pallet right here on the bottom, it's about 40 inches wide and about 48 inches long. And this bed is about 4.5 feet long. So this just shows the capability. The truck payload is around 1,500 pounds maximum, and you can put a lot of that in the cargo bed here. Of course, don't forget about the people inside for the maximum rating. And here's what about 500 pounds of 4x8 plywood material looks like in the Maverick. So the tailgate is in its middle position using this cable system right here attached on top. And it allows for the 4x8 sheet to lay on top of the tailgate and also on top of the wheel wells inside. And you have an ability to tie it down right here, even on the tailgate. Right now I'm sitting in this XL base model Maverick and looking at the steering wheel here. What do you notice or what do you not notice? Well, eagle-eye viewer like you would probably say that there is no cruise control available. So that's kind of how they have the pickup truck, which is a hybrid, can get great fuel efficiency up to 40 mpg on in the city and still get it at a $20,000 mark starting price. That's what it looks like. This XL Maverick truck has power windows, all 4 of them, but the mirrors are manually adjustable. So it has kind of a mix of power equipment and manual. Here's the power mirror switch on the XLT, and here's what the regular cruise control buttons look like. This is not the adaptive system, although one is available. And here's the example of the controls for the adaptive cruise control system, Copilot 360, and also lane keep assist right there. Right here behind me is a fully equipped bed, the way you can order from the factory. It's bed lined, it's got this tonneau cover, and it has the rail system. Let me show you. What you see right here is the bed on the Lariat trim, and it has an optional tonneau cover. This has a roll-up one, and also they offer a tri-folding system as well. I prefer the tri-fold actually. It's a little bit easier for what I do. Also, this bed is showing from the factory what this track system is for the cleat, for your tie downs. And down here, you have a bed light and 120 volt, 400 watt outlet. But what if you didn't buy all the options at first and you want to add some more later, some customization? Well, the Maverick provides this cool feature. It has 2 12 volt fused pre-wired outlets here, basically just wire connectors. And you can add, for example, this bed light underneath the rail have it multicolor, and this is part of the system, no hacking involved. Here's another example of what's possible with the Maverick bed. This one is a very basic one, no bed liner, but it shows what you can do. You can obviously cut your own 2x6 dividers, your 2x4s for an extra loading surface. This is not brand new features. I mean, these features have been around on other pickup trucks, but it's very nice to see it here as well. And this track is not the one I showed you previously. This is basically something you can buy from a home improvement store and make your own system. And actually Ford has some helpers, things to do with this bed, or some options you can make yourself. If you scan this QR code right there, you can get some pointers. The all-new Ford Maverick starts at $19,995 for an XL front-wheel drive hybrid. That's before destination charges. Of course, prices can build up if you add all-wheel drive with a turbocharged engine, if you add a towing package or the FX4 package. But under 30 grand, you can still get a very well-equipped all-wheel drive Maverick. But here's the question, or here's the answer. Is it really a pickup truck? I would say yes, but here's the way I would configure it. I would get something like this FX4, because it provides a little bit extra capability, additional cooling for the engine, and then I would add the 4K towing package that adds a little bit more cooling for the transmission actually, and a little bit more pep in its step. And as always, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and go back to tfltruck.com for all the latest news, views, and real-world pickup reviews.